Today we pass St. Louis. We find ourselves in the middle of a working river full of barges, and if we're not attentive today, a wrong turn could spell disaster and the end of this adventure. Good morning, guys. So we're about ready to take off. Rhapsody's fueled up, changed the oil yesterday. She's ready to go. We have about 38 miles today, 2 locks. It's going to be 10 to 15 mile an hour winds today, low to mid 50s, and a lot of rain today. So I got the rain gear on. So we're going to get a little wet. It's probably going to get a little chilly, but it's going to be an adventure. We're going to be passing St. Louis today. And destination is Kimpick. I can't remember the name right now. We're gonna be anchoring out tonight. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day, but we're ready for it. Coffee's on, and we'll see you guys downriver. The river's a bit of a mess today. The heavy rains over the last couple of days has washed a lot of debris downriver, so we had to maneuver through a bit of a debris field entering Lock 26.
What the?
You just holding out the middle.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just holding out the middle of the lock keeper, we're flowing down. Got it.
Thank you.
Sounds like a horror movie. Yeah. These they're called bollards, and they're floating pistons that you tie your boat to, and they float, free floating. So as the water goes up or as the water comes down, they stay at the water level. And they're making all kinds of noise right now, squeaking noises, and it sounds pretty horror movie-like. Kind of creepy. Missouri River. So this is kind of an odd thing going on here. We're actually jumping off the Mississippi, and down the Mississippi is a dam with no lock. So they have this narrow channel that jumps off the Mississippi and then comes back around and connects with the Mississippi below the dam. In addition to a dam with no lock, there's a series of natural rock ledges known as the Chain of Rocks. The water is shallow, fast, and full of jagged limestone shelves. Boats cannot make it through here. That's why every vessel, big or small, diverts onto the Chain of Rocks Canal. It's the only safe way past St. Louis. Boats miss this canal marker more often than you'd think, and the river doesn't give much grace when they do. Here's the thing a lot of boaters don't realize. There's only one small marker out here that points toward the canal. It doesn't warn of danger. It doesn't tell you what's at stake. If you're not already aware of this stretch, you'd have no idea that continuing down the Mississippi here could put you in serious trouble. We only knew to take the canal because Navionics had a little note, almost as easy to miss, that warned us about the danger and told us to route around it. That tiny bit of information saved us from a very bad day. Out here, moments like this remind you, the river doesn't care if you're new or experienced. It rewards preparation, and it punishes assumptions. And today, preparation paid off. The Chain of Rocks Canal is 8.4 miles long and was constructed to bypass a 17-mile stretch of the Mississippi River known as the Chain of Rocks Reach. We're in Lock 27. It has a vertical lift gate. It's designed to move up and down and doesn't swing open like a door. So when you enter or exit the lock chamber, you pass over it. We just passed through Lock 27. It's our last lock on the Mississippi. Last lock on the upper Mississippi. So from here we'll head down to Cairo and then get on the Ohio where we'll have more locks. The other side of this levee is the Mississippi River. We're coming up on St. Louis, so I'm going to put the GoPro on the bow rail and hopefully get some decent footage. Cruising through there.
Yeah, we already gained it on.
Really?
Yeah.
So right here is where the channel that we diverted off the Mississippi connected back with the Mississippi.
4, 7.
9.7? We just hit 9.7 knots in this current. That's the fastest Rhapsody's ever been, I'm sure, ever. The current is really weird here. It's got a lot of little whirlpools. It looks a little disturbed. That's one of the coolest buildings I've ever seen, I think. It's really cool. That's so cool. Passing the arch and slipping under those cool St. Louis bridges feels like a milestone, but also marks where the river gets real. There's barges everywhere. They're stacked up, they're shuffling about, and waiting to be built into massive tows. These are way bigger than anything we've seen upstream. We find ourselves right in the middle of it all. The traffic here kind of explodes, turning the water into this constant dance of motion and wake. It's organized chaos. It's impressive and a little intense. It's our legs, right? Sticking up? Oh yeah, I see. They're just stacked up. Crazy. About 20 miles past the chaos, we found our anchorage in the mouth of the Merrimack River. This river is narrow, but it's deep. It has a good current, so it should hold us nicely through the night. We're definitely ready for a good night's sleep. Sam warmed up the beef Wellington we picked up from the bake shop in Alton. She cooked up some potatoes and some beans to go along with it. It's time to fill our bellies and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow we have a short travel day, but we'll be on the search for fuel. We're going to need to top off every can that we have, as we have a long stretch coming up with no fuel stops.
Rainy day dinner.
This looks absolutely incredible, babe. I'm so ready for this. Cheers. Nice job today, babe. Good morning, guys. This is where we anchored out last night, right at the mouth of this little river. It's not very wide, but it's pretty deep here. It's 18 to 20 feet deep right here. If you head up the river, you run into Arnold, Missouri. So today we are just heading down the river a few miles. We need to prepare for the next 2 to 250 miles. Gas is going to be pretty hard to come by for a while, and we're gonna tie up at this little dock about 3 miles down. It's an old dock made out of a barge, I guess, and we're gonna trek into Arnold and get a couple more gas cans and a few supplies, and probably spend the night at that dock tonight. It's a little chilly today. It was pretty foggy this morning. It's misty right now. Yesterday though, we were ready to get dumped on with rain, and we missed all the rain during the day yesterday, but it did rain all night last night, but that was fine. We were down in the cabin, so we didn't mind that. So we did miss all the rain yesterday, so we appreciated that. Went by St. Louis, which was fantastic. That was quite an experience to see St. Louis from the river. So today it's going to be a bit of a preparing day for the next leg of the trip, and there's some more to that, and I'm going to put that in the update today. And I'm sorry I'm a little behind with the updates, but I hope to get caught up today, and we'll tell you what that news is. So I hope all you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and good luck to the deer hunters up in Wisconsin, and I'll check in with you guys later.
What do you need to see? Your dreams are your reality. Let's leave everything and go traveling. See what tomorrow